The Adam 22 and Figmunity World beef just got a whole lot serious and it's escalating really quickly. This whole saga started about a week and a half ago when T Rell and his little brother Big Deal had a really heated argument that almost came to fist over an array of things on Back on Fig. One of the issues they were having was Big Deal feels like he's owed a spot on Back on Fig. He feels as if him being T Rell's little brother, T Rell is obligated to put him on. He also states that he does a lot for T Rell in the streets, so T Rell is obligated to give him a spot on Back on Fig and put him in position. T Rell is saying, I don't owe you nothing, you have to earn it. And that led to this blowout.
Nigga on everything. Nigga, we speaking on it.
What you help me with, cuz?
Nigga, with a lot of shit. Nigga,
like
get the homies up there, nigga. I tapped in on you and told you to put some homies on the platform,
and
nigga.
I got them up
Cause you
there.
forget about the homies,
what
nigga.
You mean?
Nigga, straight up,
what
nigga, let's talk about it, nigga.
You tapped in and tell me, oh, get him
nigga,
and him.
put the homies on, nigga.
When I already
you
got him.
You tapped in with him,
when
you didn't even know him.
I already got him.
You didn't even know him.
I don't gotta know him.
Nigga,
I don't know none of them niggas.
Real.
I don't gotta know
none
of them
niggas. Like a clown, nigga,
like
I'm a fool, like I'm a
niggas.
dumb nigga. I ain't no dumb nigga.
You don't gotta be a dumb nigga.
Don't never get at me like that, nigga.
We trying to get this
Don't get at me like that, nigga.
So what
you already know
do?
what's up, nigga. Don't get at me like that.
I know what's up with what, though?
Nigga, you know what's up,
what
nigga.
You know what's
Stop
up with what?
getting at me like I'm a clown, nigga.
What you mean? You the
nigga,
one talking about AD. You talking about AD.
Everybody talking about AD, nigga.
So when I watched this live, it was bad. I thought this was horrible. Now, I've seen people trying to chalk it up as, yo, this is just brothers having an argument. No, that sounded like they were ops having an argument. It was really bad. And after the live stream, people expected for things to go back to normal and it's just brothers hashing things out. That's how brothers fight. But it didn't work out that way. The beef or the issues between T Rell and Big Deal actually escalated. Big Deal began to leak messages between him and T Rell. He took to his story to leak this message right here, where T Rell is seemingly disapproving of how No Jumper and AD handled the Milk 7-4 situation.
Bro, I'm just telling you, bro. I'm like,
T Rell believed they handled the situation in a soft manner, and if Milk would have pulled up on him, Milk would have gotten grooved, which means getting beat up or even worse. Now, Big Deal will also take to his IG story to say he's about to shake things up, and he's about to make things really bad for Back on Fig and T Rell. Back on Fig and T Rell would pretty much ignore most of Big Deal's hostile aggressions or acts of aggression, and they would instead begin to go to work behind the scenes because Back on Fig will send copyright strikes to Big Deal channel and delete the channel altogether. To be fair, Big Deal was just straight up uploading Back on Fig content, so there were grounds for a copyright removal. When they were all cool, Back on Fig didn't really have an issue with Big Deal re-uploading the content. Now they're not cool. They're not going to let Big Deal just eat and profit and monetize from off of their content and essentially help him kick their back in some more. So while this is going on, Adam 22 is rubbing his hands like Birdman. Adam posted on his IG story, there's a pod that he's about to do that's gonna shake up the city. Fans insinuated or assumed that he was talking about Big Deal, and they ran with it. Even though it wasn't confirmed, this created a lot of drama and tension because when No Jumper and their ex-co-host AD, T Rell, and others left No Jumper, they started their own network. And when they started their own network, Figmunity World, there was this unwritten rule that nobody from Figmunity World or nobody who's on the channel routinely or nobody who's under the umbrella of Figmunity World will go on No Jumper and mess with No Jumper, right? If you're on Figmunity World, you're supposed to be anti-No Jumper. You're supposed to be No Jumper K. You're not supposed to mess with Adam. So now that Big Deal, who is Figmunity World and the brother of T Rell, is going on No Jumper, this was like a story of like a Caesar and Brutus, bro. Like, this is treason we ain't never seen before. It was all speculations until Adam and Big Deal posted a picture at the No Jumper store, confirming an interview was just done. Now, if you look at this picture, Adam couldn't even contain his smile. Adam knows that he just got a big one. I knew this was coming down the pipeline for a while now, but even I was shocked. I was stunned that it actually happened. I was stunned that Big Dill actually came on No Jumper, even though T Rell, his big brother, considers No Jumper his top op. I thought, ain't no way. I thought maybe Big Dill and T Rell will argue a little bit, bro, but they will eventually solve it. I didn't know that Big Dill would take the cross back to no return. Because T Rell has said, Big Dill makes this cross, is no returning. They are done for life. For life. Now, the fans are attributing this as a W for No Jumper and as an L to Back on Fig, because this kind of signifies that the family structure has been broken up, right? That Adam has successfully, I guess, broken up the family structure, and now it comes across as if over there is discombobulated and in shambles, and No Jumper is essentially picking them apart. That's how it comes across to the fans. Whether or not it's true, who knows, right? But that's how it's coming across to the fans. So with the fans chattering, all right, and spamming the chats and spamming the Instagram DMs and telling Back on Fig and T Rell that they done took a L due to this interview, T Rell will take to his YouTube channel on his live stream, and he will pretty much break down why he's not worried about none of this.
One nigga I don't fuck with though, I don't fuck with that nigga. I don't like that nigga Adam.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Disloyal. No morals. A whole ass nigga, bro.
Yeah,
You
I don't
feel
fuck
me?
with dude. I call him dude. I don't even say his name, nigga. I don't fuck with dude.
Spiteful.
And this is where the 3D chess come into play. Both these dudes, Adam and T Rell, are highly intelligent, and we're about to see them play 3D chess on their respective live stream. T Rell then begins his soliloquy by applauding Adam, by congratulating Adam, by giving him credit and praising him for making chili off the people who are leaving Figmunity World and Back on Fig and crossing the picket line onto No Jumper. He's giving him credit and saying that he's exploiting them, and that's actually admirable. Now, T Rell giving Adam credit is basic rudimentary reverse psychology. He's essentially bigging up Adam, right, to dog whistle to Big Dill and others who plan on leaving Figmunity World and go to No Jumper. He's dog whistling, bro. If you leave us to go to the white man, you're gonna get exploited and treated poorly. So if you want to sell your soul and do that, okay.
You can gang up with whoever you can gang up with, except Jesus Christ, because you don't believe in him, God, whatever. You can, you know what I mean? You can't take this away from me at all. But I do commend you, though. I do commend you for being, you know what I mean, a hustler. And getting the chili off these niggas. You definitely doing that. You definitely doing that, man. You feel me? But I also commend myself and Smack.
Deep down, Big Dill at least thought about it for a quick second. Like, yo, do I really want to go on No Jumper? T Rell isn't really upset. He's actually aligning himself with Adam and thanking Adam and applauding Adam and commending Adam for making chili off me and saying that Adam is exploiting me and he wants Adam to exploit me some more. You know, again, it may seem surface level, but that's some real, that's some real forward thinking stuff. But T Rell, his 3D chess didn't stop there. T Rell continued, right? T Rell 3D chess continued. T Rell then took a play out of Adam's book. You see, when the Figmunity World and No Jumper beef first started, Adam22 did something really strategic. He came on his live streams, he came on his IG, and he painted Figmunity World as a No Jumper reaction channel and said Figmunity World can do any numbers without mentioning No Jumper. And then Adam proceeded to pretty much go off and beat the back end on Figmunity World. And why that was strategic is because as he's beating their back end, he already painted them as a No Jumper reaction channel. So if they react to him talking shit about them, well, now the fans is viewing them as desperate and they're cloud chasing. And if they don't respond back to Adam, well, now Adam is the only voice in the space and Adam can spread whatever narrative he wants to spread on them, which was very genius.
But I'm just like, I don't have a lot to gain from going back and forth. You know, my bread and butter, what makes me have a better month than last month is if I get big interviews and get lots of views on those. Me arguing with a bunch of village idiots is just not going to bring in a big payday for me. Now, for you, on the other hand, this is all you got. All of your biggest moments on your podcast have been talking about me. And it's not clear that you can really have viral moments without me. sans maybe occasionally getting a big interview. So that's my suggestion to you, is to just focus on that, work hard on making some real content, some evergreen shit that will be loved by the people, and stop making your brand about me and just having to focus on me, because it's kind of weird at a certain point. You know, I already fucking destroyed you the other day in my 28-minute classic rant. I'm just gonna call it classic. That's what I believe in my heart. So yeah, happy holidays. If you need any money, if you need a loan, if you want me to put some presents under the tree, I'm here. So keep being a reaction channel, and it's cool to see that you just kind of accepted that you're not going to be able to see any kind of spike in viewership unless it's about me. And honestly, that's kind of sad, because at one point I had higher hopes for you.
Now, T Rell is now taking that playbook from out of Adam's game plan, and he's running it as well.
It's just, it's sick. You feel me? That I got a big ass platform becoming a reaction channel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Reacting to everything I do. You feel me? Using my
Keep giving us the clout, nigga.
Using my name.
We need that 5 million subscribers, nigga. Give us all them subscribers,
Using my name for various things. And that's tight, because I don't want to use none of you niggas. I don't want to know. I don't want to use you. I don't want to use. I don't care. You feel me? To use y'all for anything. Like, I really don't give a fuck. So, but still, for somebody to have that much hatred in their heart and so much malice and jealousy and envy, it's just so crazy to me. Like
3D chess. Now, T Rell is trying to paint No Jumper as the reaction channel. Now, he's trying to set the blueprint for when No Jumper do more interviews with, let's say, friends and family of T Rell, when No Jumper, I guess, bring more people on associated with T Rell. He's now laying the blueprint to say, yo, they are a reaction channel. They're obsessed with me. So as No Jumper do more interviews, I guess, with Big Deal and others, well, that narrative is going to be out there and it's going to stick, which is a brilliant move by T Rell. Now, T Rell gets a little sentimental, which is also a brilliant move as well, as he appeals to the heartstrings of the fans and pretty much play onto the underdog role. And T Rell even takes off his shirt and say, yo, Adam, you can't break me, which was really powerful.
And that whole, I'm never going to go back to it. I'm stronger than ever, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm stronger than ever. You feel me? When I had a motorcycle accident, bitch, I fell through that hole. Look at this. Look. Bones showing. You know what I mean? This my dark hole. These my scars. This was the hole right here. This took a lot from me. This took a lot from me. You, no nigga, you sitting by, nigga. Can't harm me. Can't do nothing, nigga. Your little words. When I was 100%, it was even worse. It was even worse. You don't even know me, nigga. Look, I'm out here. This took away from me. You feel me?
Adam fired back by taking a Photoshop version of T Rell standing up with his body looking a little deformed, with the title of, oh, so now they want to play victim, and Adam used that picture as his thumbnail. This is some cruel stuff, man. Now, in the live stream, though, Adam started off the live stream by going at T Rell and giving a sneak peek into what the interview with Big Deal would be like. Adam started off by saying that Big Deal is a real gangster, that he's a real one, and that T Rell essentially Rick Ross Big Deal. You know how Freeway Ricky was the real Rick Ross, and the rapper Rick Ross just took his stories and his persona and ran with it and profited from it? Well, Adam is saying that T Rell, Rick Ross's brother, that Big Deal was the real gangster, that he was the real gang member, he's the well-respected OG Hoover General, and that T Rell is taking Big Deal's image and running with it.
He was offended by this, and him and T Rell get into a huge fucking argument about it. And while I'm watching it, I follow Big Deal because I was impressed by him as a commentator, as a podcaster, as a host. I'm looking at him thinking, I feel like this dude is the real deal. I feel like this other guy, this skinny fuck in the front, I feel like he's actually playing the character of
His
the
big
Big
brother.
Deal dude. Exactly. You know what it's like, honestly? It's like, how we all knew about Rick Ross, And then down the road, you start seeing the interviews with Freeway, Ricky Ross.
Right.
And you realize that Rick Ross kind of like based his life on the shit that
Right.
Freeway Ricky really did.
Right.
So like T Rell's kind of like based his life on what Big Deal actually did, right? So to me, that's like a super interesting interview to do.
He on the road right now.
No, I'm just being real. Like that's actually how it is. So I reached out to Big Deal. I followed him. He followed me back. Boom. I told him like, hey, we should do an interview.
Now listen, I'm not no gay member, bro. I know T Rell to be a father, a podcaster, and a great dude. I don't know nothing about gang politics. I'm not gonna pick a side. The information is there, right? Big Deal is saying this. T Rell is saying this. You figure out who's more tough on your own time, bro. I don't care for it, all right? Now, Adam continues, and he picks at the one weakness right now in community, which is, yo, where's the chili at, right? Like, who's getting paid? So he picks at the weakness by pretty much painting T Rell as this dude who is hoarding wealth and not giving out money to nobody around him. And Adam essentially says that Big Deal is entitled to a certain amount of money that T Rell is keeping away from him.
No. People ain't watching that shit anymore. That shit fell off a cliff. But they're watching No Jumper now. No Jumper going crazy.
Y'all see what I'm saying?
They're buying fake viewers and shit. There was a back on fake and community. They're both buying fake viewers.
Come in, No Jumper.
We see it happening. We're gonna prove it.
I've seen a lot of.
Both sides keep accusing the other of buying fake views and live stream viewers. I don't even think it's either side, yo. I don't think it's any content creator in this space who is buying fake anything, bro. I think it's the fans who are trolling and view botting the content creators' content.
Podcast talking. If you want to come to a podcast where you can do your own thing, get your own chili,
Exactly.
come to No Jumper.
Because their whole thing is that all these dudes should basically stick with them and go to war with them and be loyal to them, but never get any kind of money in return. Whereas on the other hand, I'm actually running an ethical business in which you pay people for their time, which is not as profitable as what they're doing, where you just basically like tell everybody to fuck off and you don't share the money with anyone, which is amazing to me, honestly, because T Rell and Smack, I seen clips of them like yesterday bragging about how rich they are off podcasts and how they make so much money. And I'm like, I just saw a clip of T Rell yelling in his brother's face. And this is what he's saying. He's saying, what am I going to give you for coming on the podcast? What am I going to give you, $100? It's like,
give me some money. You my brother, nigga.
$100. Yes, give him $100.
Nigga,
Like,
give me $1,000 for this or next.
like
going viral.
They
Just
live in the
something.
fucking valley. He lives in the set. He got to drive all the way up there. You can't help a motherfucker out with some gas money.
Dang.
I'm just saying, like, hey, Adam, and you can't be rubbing your wealth in their fucking face and flaunting. Look at my G-Wagon. Look at my gallery
That's a real
department.
nigga shit
Look
you
at me.
saying right
Look
now,
at me.
Adam.
I'm handicapped. I got all these fancy clothes. Look at my diamonds. Look at my hair transplant.
That's some elite pocket watching right there. Now, one of the most dangerous or precautionary things that took place during the live stream was when Adam stated that T Rell put down his flag. Now, he said it in a tongue-in-cheek way, but putting down your flag essentially means you got put off your gang or you're no longer from there, they DP'd you, they don't rock with you no more. Now, one, that's dangerous for obvious reason, right? A civilian saying that, that's obviously dangerous, but Adam came to that conclusion because T Rell and Back on Fig had an orange rug that represented Hoover in the middle of their set. Now, after the Big Deal conflict, the rug is no longer there no more. So even Big Deal shared the before and after, and the fans began to assume that T Rell took it from there because of the conflict with Big Deal and the standings with Hoover. Who knows? Adam just straight up said it, right? Adam said that T Rell put down his flag. Who knows?
For just a second, because what's really crazy, and this is actually taken from Big Deal's Instagram story, but apparently the flag might have been dropped because as you can see right here, this was before.
Bro,
there's an orange rug.
Calm down.
You scroll down a little bit. This was yesterday.
Oh, what happened?
The rug's gone. So we call him this rug gate. Apparently, he wasn't really planning on standing on business. And trust me,
nuts. This
in the
nigga just
interview
keep
that's
going.
the Big Deal interview that's dropping tomorrow, we get clarity about the validity of T Rell claiming to be where he says that he's from. Let me ask you a question.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck is going on?
Big Deal did not hold back. Big Deal let us know exactly what he feels about. You're gonna have to tune in tomorrow to find out.
Oh shit.
Well, what about the fucking rug? Where's the rug?
I don't think.
All I want to know, man, why'd you take the rug out of there? I feel like they're slowly easing their way back on the gang politics stuff because Rich Moolah, young Rich Moolah, came on here. He's from Fruittown, Piru. He went there with Stunner Girl, and he said that he wasn't feeling the vibes in the room. He's from a certain gang. If you didn't know where you were going and you pulled up to do a podcast there, you might feel a little bit of something, right? Like maybe I look a little goofy sitting on this couch. I don't know. All I'm saying is that
I didn't say that.
all will be revealed tomorrow.
The optics are bad, right? The optics doesn't look good at all, right? Remove the rag after the whole thing happening, after Big Deal is questioned, the Hoover status. It looks bad. But T Rell would actually clarify it up and say he didn't remove the rug. He just went and got it clean. Yeah, man, he had the soap, he had the spongy, he had some real elite, high level, man, better living cleaning products, bro. All right, so it looks like, you know, he ain't remove it because he brought it back and now the rug is back. While I was making this video, Adam actually dropped the Big Deal interview and is currently premiering. So I'll do a full reaction to that particular video later, probably on a live stream. But if you're still watching and I haven't done my live stream yet, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out why Bishop Lamar Whitehead, the frivolous, scamming rapper pastor, find out how his life is over and how he may spend his life in prison after this recent verdict. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks.